Hey ladies, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Anna Hone. I might be one of your team members or I might be your team manager. I'm coming to you today from up in Montana, and I really hope this video is not blurry because the past couple I've tried are. So if they are, you might have to bear with me and just listen and not watch. I am going to talk to you today about something really important in our business. First, before I start, I want to reiterate something that Pam tells us a lot. How many of you guys have heard her say that activity equals sales? It's such a small statement, but it really means a lot. And I want you to think about how active you are being with your Jamberry business. What kind of things are you doing to get your name out there, to get people to think about Jamberry, to think about you when they think about Jamberry? We're going to start talking about, first I want to hit on your Facebook parties, your at-home parties, that kind of thing, to help you get sales in for the month. So we're going to be kind of reiterating and talking about trying to get those numbers in. When you get to the end of the month, sometimes you are $100, couple $100, even $1,000 from hitting your goals or your bonus or your promotion or whatever it is. And I know sometimes people lose hope that that's not going to happen. Well, guess what? It does happen all the time. And I'm going to try to share with you some ways that you can get those numbers in if you're fighting to make that goal for the end of the month. Say you've got all your recruits, you've got your levels under you that have already promoted to what you need, but you have to get those sales in. That is something that you have control over. So let's teach you how to be able to do it. For some of you, this might be old hat, might be stuff that you do all the time anyways. For some of you seasoned girls. For some of you new girls, there might be some good ideas here. So when we're done with this video, if you don't mind maybe commenting underneath in the post some of your ideas of how you get sales and share with each other, because that's the biggest thing that I've noticed about this company is everyone is so willing to share and help each other, and it really makes all of us a lot more efficient, productive, and successful. So feel free to do that. Starting off, if you have a Facebook party going on and you're trying to get some sales started in that. First of all, I want to tell you that just because you're not getting sales the first 5 days of your Facebook party does not necessarily mean it's bombing. A lot of people think it does. They're like, oh, I've been spending all this time. I have no sales coming in. What is going on? I have a ton of Facebook parties that in the last couple of days, all of a sudden it booms. Oh, I'm sorry. It booms. And then you're getting your sales in. So let's talk about how to get your sales in early, possibly in a Facebook party. Doesn't always happen, but this sometimes works for me. So I'll get people interested first by like posting the 7-day challenge, and I'll say, well, here's a sample, try your wrap, and then I'll do a game that says like, put your sample on and take a picture. Everyone who posts a picture of their 7-day challenge will get entered to win yada yada, like whatever you want your prize to be. That gets people to get the product on, because a lot of people won't buy unless they know about the product, have heard about it, have tried it themselves or whatnot. So once you get that sample on, those people who are new to it especially will get hooked. So start by doing something like that. Then about halfway through, I'll do something like, okay, here's my first incentive to order. The first 4 people to do a buy 3 get 1 free is going to earn an extra half sheet of wraps or something like that. And then you can post those 4 types of half sheets to get them excited. You can post like action photos of what those wraps look like on the hand, so they get excited and say, oh, I want to buy because I want that half sheet for free. Once somebody does buy, go ahead and thank them for it publicly on the party. There's nothing wrong with that. Say, so-and-so, thank you so much for the party. Now let me know which half sheet you want, because it's a first come, first serve basis. Sometimes this works really well and you get the 4 buy 3 get 1 free really quick. Other times it doesn't. Just kind of something you have to play with and try. The next thing that you can do after that, because I don't like people who just want to try 1 sheet of wraps or who just weren't ready to order yet to feel like they totally missed out. So after that, I'll post another order incentive like a couple days later that says, anyone else who decides they want to order or try a sheet will get a sheet of statement nails free. Well, that's just your sheet of samples. You can send them the whole sheet, so they can use those as accent nails with what they order, or something like that. So that's a great way to get people excited about ordering. They're going to get something free. How many of you like a deal when you do that kind of thing? I am a huge sale deal person, so for me that's like awesome. So anyways, there's that in your parties. Let's see if there's anything else I forgot here. Oh, goodie bags. Sometimes I'll put together like a little goodie bag with a file and, you know, your alcohol wipes and then some samples, and people love those too. The only thing you have to keep in mind is, are these people local or are you going to be shipping them out? And all this stuff you can use at a home party too, all these ideas. But if they're not local and you're shipping them out, keep in mind that sometimes that stuff can cost like $5 to ship. And that's not worth it. So think about things that are flat, like the half sheets you can do, the sample cards you can do. You could even, if you want to do something non-Jamberry, you could do, I know Lindsay on my team's done an iTunes gift card. You could do a gift card out for them to eat. It's totally up to you what you want to spend your money on and what you think would be the best idea. So, but incentives are awesome. So work on that. Let's see, another idea. This is on either on the computer or can be at home. Sometimes if you're not finding the parties, you have to be the host of one. So get creative, come up with new ideas to get people to your home, because that's how you're gonna get the sales, or get people out to eat with you somewhere. Have a little Jamberry party at, like, you know, Famous Dave's or the Outback or whatever. An idea that I had that you are more than welcome to use is doing like a March Madness party. So at this March Madness party, you can say it's gonna be giveaway madness, and you can give something away to every order. So say, you know, you could say, these are the gifts I have to give away, and this goes until they run out. You could have a sample card, you could have a half sheet, you could have a full sheet, you could have an application kit, you could have, you know, whatever else you want, and you can make this a group or an event on the Facebook page, and then you can, you know, same thing, thank people as they order and say, this is what you won, and just have it be random. That way people aren't, you know, bummed and don't order because they know it's left over or whatever. But that's an idea. Come up, be creative, come up with new ideas to get people excited about ordering and getting something out of it. So that's a great idea. Let's see, if you are close to your promotion and you really need the sales, sometimes it's really worth giving like an awesome incentive. So think about that. Is the money that you put in to give somebody an incentive worth the outcome? Sometimes it really is. So be willing to sometimes shovel out the bucks if it's going to help you earn more. Let's see. Another thing I really do a lot of, if I'm at the end of the month and I'm close to my goals, I'll do free shipping. This is something that's super easy. I'm not a super pushy person, so what I like to do is I will either post it on my Facebook wall, or I will send a text out to my friends. And don't forget the power of doing something off of Facebook, because a lot of times there are some people who don't get on every day, or some people who prefer not to even be on it. So you don't want to miss out on those sales just because they're not computer savvy or they just don't like the social networking. So be sure to do that too. So in my text message or on my wall, I would say, hey everybody, I'm going to put in a Jamberry order. I didn't know if anybody needed anything or wanted anything, but I'm offering free shipping since I'm ordering it out, and a free sheet of statement nails with every order. If you want something, make sure to get back to me. Well, this is crucial. Make sure you have a deadline of when they have to get back to you. So by tomorrow night or by tonight or whatever. Because if people don't get that deadline, they forget about it or they decide not to. But if they hear that deadline, sometimes it spurs in their mind, okay, oh, I do want this. I've got to get back to her. I've got to tell her what I want so she can get it added to the order. Don't forget to do that. It's really important. Same thing with orders in your party. Give them a deadline. Let's see. The big thing about free shipping too, you have to also remember, sometimes it's not necessarily worth it to you if you offer free shipping and then you have to go out and deliver everybody's stuff that they ordered. That's tough because you have your gas money. Some people work, you know, and some people need their family time outside of this, and it's going to cut into that. And then, you know, was it really worth getting it or not? So you have to evaluate all that stuff. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll say, I'm offering free shipping. Go ahead and come by and pick it up when it gets here. I'll give you a call and you can come and grab it. Well, then the person knows in advance that they're coming to get it, and you are not out any time or money because they're the ones coming to get it. You're going to have a few people who let it sit on your counter for who knows how long. Same thing with when I order people hair product and stuff for my other job. It just going to happen. But at least you are ahead of the game and you're not just expected to bring everybody their stuff, because that's hard sometimes. If you're going out and about and you're willing to do it anyways, that's great. Go for it. It's not a big deal, whatever you prefer. Let's see. Another way that, you know, you get your sales is you've got to get your parties booked. You've got to get your